Hello, world. Good day. This is Barbie Lee. This is Shake Talk. I'm just getting my Kindle ready. We are here. We are here to shake up your wake up. We start every day. I start every day. A lot of people that I know start every day with their Isagenix Ice Clean Shake. This morning, again, chocolate mint. Just saying, little addicted. And that way, I know I set up my body for success for the day. I always start with some reading and some journaling and meditations. That way, I set my mind up for the day. And then I get to share and have great conversations with people, and that sets my heart up and my spirit up for the day. So hello, everybody. Thanks for jumping in. So we are on Commitment 13, and we are talking about experiencing the world as an ally. And when we talk about conscious leadership, here's your screenshot. Wait, what's crooked? There we go. Wait, oh, it's always backwards. I commit to seeing all people and circumstances as allies that are perfectly suited to help me learn the most important things for my growth. And if you believe that life happens to you and you're one of those victim blamers and shamers, you believe that you commit to seeing other people and circumstances as obstacles and impediments to getting what I want most. And most people in my world don't think that way, but there's a lot of people that do. So we have these conversations, and that's what this morning Shake Talk is about. So remember, we defined ally according to the description in the book. It says allies associate with one another for some common goal or cause. And it can be something as simple. Sorry, my coat fell. My sweater. I have my sweater in case it gets chilly. So an ally could be something as simple as another driver on the road. Like, seriously, you don't really look at them as like, oh, he's my ally. No, but you're both trying to get someplace safely, right? You're not swerving and trying to hit other people. So you have a common goal of getting to the next lights or the next corner, whatever, safely. So there's many, many people in the world that we can experience as allies. Now here in Canada right now, we're going through we got voting coming up. Our federal election is coming up. So there's a lot of people on Facebook saying, not so nice things. They're not allies. They're not looking at our government as allies, and people are going to go, oh my gosh, Barbie, how do you think your government is an ally? Well, trust me, when you get out the roads and you like your electricity that comes to your house, they're your ally. Just saying. All right. So today we're going to talk about the roles of challenge, because people show up in my world to challenge me, to make me think differently, to teach me patience, and among other things, right? I always say, oh, what a great teacher of patience you are for me today. And then people go, oh, I think I'm ticking her off. I'm like, yeah, kind of. So it says the role of challenge. In the experience of growth, pressure plays a critical role. Reactive leaders often revert to seeing obstacles when they encounter a challenge. Alternatively, conscious leaders welcome this experience because they see the benefits of pressure. It either causes them to wake up and take action or allows new things to come forth. Before something changes, it usually breaks down first. Right? Before something changes, it usually breaks down first. I'm gonna have a big mic drop, right? I used to have a neuromuscular therapist, and he would, rub my toes and my hands and make my headache go away and stuff like that. And I'd be like, oh, Nicholas, that hurts. And he would always say in his cute little accent, ooh, breaking up is hard to do. So he'd say, breaking up is hard to do. I'm getting work done on my elbow right now at a physiotherapist. And she's, and she's like, I'm like, wow. And she says, we have to break down the scar tissue so we can build up the muscle. Everything has to break down to build back up again, right? So, right, Jessica says things tend to blow up before they get better. We have this expression, the calm before the storm, right? These are all things that when we look at, we go, oh, right? So there's a piece, in this case, of like the calm before the storm, the tranquility, and then the storm comes. But then what happens? New growth, beautiful. The trees are watered, the flowers are watered, blah, blah, blah. Okay? So it says, oops, I went back the wrong way. Hold on. Supportive pressure is a catalyst for learning, change, and growth. It challenges the leader to fulfill their potential in the life and live in their full magnificence. And you're like, really? Pressure is good? If you know anybody who ever had a baby, yeah, pressure is good. Giving birth, big time pressure, right? The baby experiences huge pressure on the little tiny head, and it shoots out the vagina. Well, it doesn't really shoot out, because that would be great if it just shot out. Sorry, I digress. Anyway, But there's all these contractions and all this pressure that the mom feels, and sometimes for hours and hours before the baby even comes. But then at the end of it, you get this beautiful baby, right? Sometimes the head's kind of funky shaped, and don't let that freak you out. But anyways, that's just what I digress. Anyway, so it says birth is a good illustration of the pressure. It says, without this pressure, the baby would not be born. Now, you could say, oh, what about C-sections? No, we're talking about natural birth, okay? Pressure is a catalyst for ideas to be born and old systems to break down to make way for the new ones. Think about it. Other people don't even have to consciously commit to being your ally. If you are committed to experiencing them that way, they are always instrumental to your growth. Right? So Jessica says, happens in the forest too. Wildfires burn the dead stuff, and the things that live can start to thrive. Nature is a good teacher. You know what? I remember when, the fires happened in Fort McMurray. Ended up talking to a guy that actually lost his job. Quite funny. Not funny, but he was a forest ranger. Just saying. Anyway, in Fort McMurray, and he, was taken away because of the fire and everything. Anyways, but he was not excited about the fire, but excited about the fire because there's certain pine trees in Alberta that the pine cones only open and have new growth when temperatures hit something like 140 degrees or something like that. I don't remember what he said. Don't quote me on the numbers. So because of the fire, these pine cones are popping all over the place. There's going to be tons of new growth, right? So it depends on how we look at challenge and pressure, right? So good, thanks. Thank you for that example, Jessica. So it says, we want to be clear that someone's declaration that he or she is an ally, it's not what makes them an ally. It's neither their behavior nor their words. It's your choice in how you see them. Okay? So if you're practicing the commitment of experiencing everybody as an ally, you would ask yourself, would I be willing to see this person and this circumstances as an ally for my learning? So everything is a choice for you. Someone doesn't come up to you. If you've ever watched Survivor and they're like, hey, they make their, they become allies, but really they're stabbing each other in the back. That's not what allies are about. It's about how you perceive somebody. It's how you look at somebody, the situation, the circumstances. So there can be people that just seriously, everyone is out to help you, Jessica. There may be people out there that you just seriously just go, oh, they just make me crazy. But if you look at them differently and you think about what they have taught you, whether it's patience or understanding or what you don't want in your world, at a beautiful, and I don't know if it was a teacher or a TA or maybe one of my nuns at school, I don't know, but somebody back in school told me, and I remember sitting in the desk and hearing this, right, because I was complaining or whatever I was doing, and they came by and they basically whispered that said, some teachers teach you what you should know, and some teachers teach you what you shouldn't. And I remember thinking, what does that even mean? And then I got to thinking like this teacher that was yelling was teaching me how not to be with people, right? Something I shouldn't know, right? So should know, but shouldn't know. You know what I mean? Anyways, it was a great little lesson for me. So what is this that I could not have experienced without this person or circumstances? So this is one about practicing the commitment. What part of this am I most resistant to? Can I see that it's, what's true? How can I see this person or circumstance helping me face something that I've been unwilling to acknowledge? So there's all kinds of ways to practice the commitment. The number one thing is experiencing it, experiencing everyone or the world as an ally and saying, listen, this person is here for my good. How can I use them, but in a really good way, so that everybody can win? And this is what our Shake Talk, this is what the quality of life assurance is all about. It's simply about living life from the best me possible, because you be you, I be me, that's the way it works, and having an amazing experience on this planet. It's all about gratitude, acceptance, learning, living, thriving, eating the right foods, loving life, and of course, always making good choices. Have a great day.